season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. And the Demon Deacons will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Toledo Rockets offense takes the field to start this game off. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Flips it out in the flat. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it's good from 58 yards out.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it up with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Demon Deacons offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw it. He'll throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Gonna swing it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Hamilton. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Hamilton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Rockets decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Now this offense is back on the field. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top. Snags it over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hand off from the shotgun. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Toledo. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Hey, how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Davis. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. And they can't make the connection. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Looking deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown Rockets. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be...
He's loose on the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Wake.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rockets offense is back on the field. He's in open space downfield. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Toledo. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Back to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Catch in the middle. It's Cunningham. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Cunningham. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Now the play fake. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Rockets have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking for room, it's Hamilton. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's a heat. They stripped it out. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Takes it from the gun on third down. Pressure coming. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
The Rockets will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This quarterback part of their running game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. They are forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. The quick out.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Going the other way, and he's got room. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll try the run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Demon Deacons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires complete. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. On first down from the 13-yard line. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Wants to fire on second down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back. It's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That one comes out hot down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put... And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets past the marker. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Rockets trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Sets up the screen. X going for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catches signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Finds his big tight end. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's looking deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Rockets. And the punishment has been extended. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Oklahoma. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Got him downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Toledo. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And how about everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved? This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Red pass hits complete. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll ride Davis here. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. All wideouts, no backs. Snapped it in the shotgun. Snagged in the middle. It's Hamilton. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Off the RPO, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got enough space. Touchdown, Rockets. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, running back on the move. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to Davis. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. The Rockets offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He breaks a tackle. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 3rd down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Rides the back on the option to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They want that clock to run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On the ground, it's McKenzie. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And he's get the win, they are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.